Hello guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be hitting the Sephora favorites. The Sephora sale is happening right now. It ends November 10th. We're on the clock right now. It is time to go. I'll link everything in the description box down below and in the top comment pinned. These are just gonna be my favorites. I have fragrance, I have hair, and I have makeup, as well as some holiday kits that I bought just to show you what's inside and which ones out of all of the Sephora favorite kits I think are my favorite and worth the best, you know, value in money, I guess. So anyway, subscribe to my channel before you leave and give me a thumbs up. Oh, another thing, we're gonna sort out the background. Just got back from traveling, so I'm like, you know what? I need a minute to rejudge the Halloween background, so we're gonna have it for November. It should be holiday. I should have cracked the code on November 1st, but I didn't. Hold please, we're gonna get the holiday background. Activate it, so don't be like, what, girl, why is there a ghost? I don't know. Let's jump right into today's video. Okay, I'm gonna start with the kits first because I just think they are really good value and they have really good stuff in them this year. This one is my favorite. This one is $69. It has a $229 value, and it's my favorite because I love the products that are in it. You guys know this is one of my favorite leave-in conditioners, the Color Wow Money Mist. They have the Kerastase Hair Oil, Touchland Sunscreen, Boom Boom Cream, Kiehl's Ordinary, and then you have a couple lip products from Glossier Ilia, as well as the Danessa Myricks. I believe this is the skin gloss that makes your skin really glossy. You have the Makeup by Mario blush. Oh my god, Tarte Lippy. Like, this is so good. And then you have mascara, and it looks like a Rare Beauty eyeshadow stick. So like everything in here would be used from me, and that's when I think it is the best value. This kit is fantastic, $69. I will insert footage so you can see what actually all the products are inside, so you can get a visual of how big they are. Next up, they have a lip kit, and I know a lot of you guys love the lippies. I do too. So we're gonna talk about, okay, so this one's $52. It has $148 value on it, and this one's cool. It has, I think this is a Dr. Jart lip mask, but it has this really cool plump and filler from Dr. Dennis Gross. I've used it before, and it's pretty epic, and it has one of my favorite YSL lippies in it. It's got the Costa Lip Oil, Huda Beauty Gloss, Fenty, Say Lip Liner. You get, I think, a full-size Juicy Bomb from Juicy Couture, from Lancome, Clarins, and it looks like a little fall time Tarte lippy. So this is a lot of lip products, a lot of full-size products in this one for the price. So if you're specifically into lippies. Also, the bags are cute this year. They're kind of like those puffery bags, so I really like them. And then we have one more I want to talk about with you guys that I think is a great value. This one is the most affordable one. It's $49. I love this like holiday maroon bag. It kind of matches my nails right now. By the way, these are press-ons. Love a little press on. Sometimes I get my nails done, and sometimes, baby, I just do them at home because I don't have the time. Okay, this one is $136 value, and this one is called the Glitz and Glam. So in this one, if you don't wear false lashes, I don't know if you're gonna love it because it does come with a pair of really good looking lily lashes. They look fantastic. I believe they are the Iconic. So I think that's great, but I know some people don't wear false lashes, so I don't know if you'll love this. It does also come with the Hair on Steroids spray from Wow, and it's a texture setting spray for your hair. It's a really cool product. You get a freaking Prada lipstick. It's a mini, but it's a pretty red holiday color, or like a maroony holiday color. Lip liner, Makeup Forever setting mist, cream blush. You get a full size boy brow from Glossier. So if you like the clean girl, or if you want like a good brow gel, that's there. And then you also get a full size of the Danessa Myricks liquid eyeshadows, and it has this pretty glitzy color, as well as the Gissu. It looks like it's their hair. It's like a mini of their hairspray, which is like hair perfume or body perfume. So this one's really interesting. I feel like this one is a really good mix of different products for 49 bucks. So these are my top three that I like the most. So I picked them up in Sephora the other day so I could show you. Okay, I have just a couple more little holiday gift sets I picked up I want to show you. So Glow Recipe has these delicious, hydrating, glassy lip shine lip balms, and they came out with the minis. And honestly, the minis are pretty deluxe size, and you get like all the colors in them. And then this one right here is clear, and then these are fruity tint, so it's gonna be like a light tint, but I thought this was a really good deal. I really like this. Next is my Summer Friday, so I'm gonna open this one. This is called the Dewy Pink set. You get the moisturizer, cream blush, and then their famous lip balm. This one's $38. It's like a deluxe size of their moisturizer cream. This is a light gel cream. You get a full size of their blush, butter balm, and pink sun Sunset. Love this color. And then you get a mini of the Lip Butter Balm. I also thought it was cute. They put samples of their Jet Lag Serum and the Jet Lag Mask, which I love so much, in here, so you will get to try them. I mean, they came in mine, so I'm assuming these little packets come in all, which is just a little bonus for you to try out some other Summer Fridays products. But I thought this was a good kit for 38 bucks. I think it also makes a really nice gift for like a beauty skincare lover. Oh, we are zoomed in. I did not realize I was that zoomed in. Still, thank you. Next, we're gonna talk about fragrances. Now, I could talk about fragrances for 45 minutes in this video because that's how much I love them, but it's overwhelming, you know? And then people are like, okay, girl, I don't even know what to do now. So this is a recommendations video, and I'm trying to help decipher down between all the freaking products in Sephora. So I have 3 that I would say that are specifically at Sephora that I wear the most. So the first one is the Rare Beauty fragrance. This smells like dessert. It smells like rich, warm, decadent, sweet dessert. You're gonna smell like you should be eating. Like, it is delicious. Okay, so I recommend this for everyone. I love this. It's a really good go-to fragrance. I feel like it's pretty damn strong and lasts. And I just love the packaging. So they said that they worked with a hand therapist to create packaging for people with disabilities. So they would be able to spray a large nozzle like this with something other than their hand or mobility issues. So I like the thoughtfulness behind it, but the scent, it is so correct. It just smells like the most delicious dessert ever. Next is Cherry Stem. Now, we just recently tried this out in a video, and I want to come back with more feedback, and I love it. Okay, the feedback is that I love it. This is like a mature nighttime scent for me. So if you're looking for something sexy and heavy and mature, it does remind me a little bit of the Cherry by Tom Ford. Oh, but it's so good. It smells like rich but sweet, but super rich and heavy and mature, but like it has that cherry sweetness to it. So I really love Cherry Stem. I think this was a very fun, fragrant, sexy nighttime. Okay, my next one is, I love this bottle so much. We have to zoom in. Hold. This is the Marc Jacobs Wild Daisy Intense. So there's 2 Wild Daisies. There's one that's a little lighter than this, and then there's this one. This is the little one that's a little stronger, a little more intense, and this is the one I like the most. Look at the stems. Look at the stems. I love their packaging. I love Marc Jacobs packaging. I just think it's so fun. But this one, it smells like a warm floral heaven, but it smells like intense. So it's not gonna smell like a bud of flowers. It has like a really heavy base to it. And the Marc Jacobs Daisy Wild Regular is lighter, cleaner, and more floral, whereas this one's more heavy. Actually, to be honest with you, I would say these 2 are the heaviest out of the 3 that I mentioned. And this one could potentially be like daytime, everyday fragrance. And these could be like nighttime, heavy, rich fragrances, if that helps. So I would say these are the 3 I wear the most out of all like my specific Sephora fragrances. And I do recommend to you. I have 3 products from the Sephora collection, and I want to talk about them next because Sephora collection is 30% off. Okay, you're getting the deepest discount on the Sephora collection. So I got this blush the other day. It is so cool because it comes with the creams and the powders. So this color I thought was just the prettiest. The problem is I peeled off the sticker that had the name of these blushes, and I just got this, and I opened it, peeled the sticker off. So I'm gonna link the specific one, and it'll have the color. But I wanna show you guys the cream blush, stunning. And then this one's the matte, and this one's the satin. We're gonna do a zoom in so you can see the swatches, but I swatched these in stores, and I thought they were so pretty and pigmented. So it's nice because you have the matching powder blushes. This is the satin, this is the matte to go on top of your cream blush. So it's like a kit all in one, and it just kind of reminded me of something really expensive from like Patrick Ta or One Size, but it's 30% off, so you're gonna get it. They have a bunch of different collections too in colors, but you're gonna get it for a lot less. And just to go show you, this one's kind of like that Barbie bubblegumish pink, just to show you some swatches. The last 2 Sephora collection items. If I have lipstick on my teeth and we're halfway through this video, I'm gonna be pissed at myself. But these are the last 2 Sephora collection items. I've talked about these highlighters so many times, but I just love them, so I re-picked them up the other day. This one is Sparkling Honey. Okay, so this one has like kind of a champagne undertone, but they're crazy. Like, they're crazy, and they're drugstore prices right now. So do you guys see how pretty that is? Like what a stunning highlighter. Yes. So if you have a lighter skin tone, I would go for this one. If you're a little deeper, I would go for the Sparkling Honey. If you're a little lighter, go for the Ice Pearl. Oh, we're not in focus. If you're a little lighter, go for the Ice Pearl. There's the two colors next to each other. As you guys can see, one's a little bit deeper and one's a little bit lighter. But I just personally think these highlighters are like it. For a drugstore price, crazy. 30% off. Anything you want Sephora collection, now is the time. Next, I want to talk about setting sprays. I have 3. Which is dramatic, but they all do something different. So I love them. Also, I'm gonna do a LTK post, and it's gonna have some different Sephora products in it that I'm recommending exclusively to that post. Anyways, here we go. I bought this in Dubai, and then it came out in America later, and it's out now. This is the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Spray Ultra Blur. When I bought it, I was like, this is BS, but I love the sprayer on it. It's like one of the only setting sprays that doesn't like either shoot you in the face. It just like lightly mist your whole face. But I do feel like this sets my makeup so well. It will not give you the glow. You're not gonna get the glowy glass skin with this, but I find that it melts your makeup in like their translucent setting powder does and kind of gives you that soft skin effect. I love this product by Laura Mercier, and I recommend. This is a good lock your makeup in, but not like frozen in time. If you're like, I wanna be frozen in time and like stiff and like I've got to run a marathon. Like I've got to work an 8-10 hour shift. Like I've got to go have a wedding and my makeup cannot move. You have to set it with this. This is the One Size On Till Dawn setting spray. I think they sell one of these like every few minutes at Sephora. This will glue your makeup on, okay? Your makeup's not coming off. You can go swimming with your makeup on with this product. So if you're beat and you're like, it's got to be on for hours, you gotta get this and have it in your kit. Okay, it's fantastic. One of the most popular setting sprays at Sephora, but it does feel heavy, okay? It feels like you're gonna be in if you have this on. It's gonna feel heavy, but it works, and that's what's most important. And then lastly is the One Size Powder Melt Glass Skin. So this literally does the opposite. It does have a staying power that gives you that beautiful, glowy glass skin, melt your powders in, skin-like finish. And it's fantastic, but these are like day and night. So it just really depends on like what you want. Okay, I think this video gets its own Rhode section because when Rhode came to Sephora, like the wheels fell off, okay? The shelves were ransacked. They say it was like the biggest launch in Sephora in history. So baby, Rhode's getting its own section. I'm gonna tell you my #1 Rhode product. I have a lot that I love, but the #1 is the most basic product. It is the Barrier Restore Cream. My skin is so sensitive. I have perioral dermatitis. My skin just gets so pissed off at me. So this is a cream. You guys, look how dirty my bottle is, which shows you the love. It comes everywhere with me. This bottle's empty, essentially. I need to get a new one. But this is the best basic, fragrance-free, hydrating moisturizer for your face. I sometimes can't do a primer, and I sometimes can't be using things with fragrance in them because my skin is pissed. So I always go to the Restore Barrier Cream. It literally helps restore the barrier of your skin. I have super sensitive skin. A little bit of this does go a long way, and it never breaks me out, okay? It always keeps me 100%, never messes with my makeup. This is just a go-to product for me. I do recommend it to you. And this tube looks tiny, but it will last you forever. It's for your face. Okay, so this is the Glazing Milk. This is a super famous product from Rhode. This is if your skin, you want that glass skin finish. Like you want to look super, super dewy. This is a great product. It's also really fun to use, but it's like a milky texture, and this is what your skin's gonna look like after. Like it's crazy. It does melt into your skin. I love using it on my chest because it kind of gives you that natural like glowy finish, but your skin's gonna look incredible with this. This is really great to use before your makeup if you want dewy skin, and it's really great to use just kind of like in your nighttime routine, but it kind of melts in and settles down, but you're just left with like really healthy, beautiful looking skin. This bottle is pretty large, so it takes the tiniest amount of this, so this would last you a really long time. So I do recommend the Glazing Milk from Rhode. And now let's talk about the blushes. I love their pocket blushes. I love the packaging. I think it's so pretty, aesthetic, and fun. So I'm gonna tell you my favorite colors. Okay, they have a ton of different shades, so I've literally narrowed it down to 4, and all 4 of these are very different. So let's get into it. My #1 is Freckle. Freckle is peach, but it is a muted neutral peach shade. So do you see how it's like peachy but muted at the same time? That is what Freckle looks like. I love a warm tone peach, so this is just perfect because it's not like a neon bright ass as orange peach. It's neutral and it's perfect. So this is Freckle. Next is Sun Soak. So if you're looking for that warm tone, sun kiss like look from your cream blush, I know it looks orange, but when you blend it out, it just gives you that sunburny, sun kiss skin look. This one is Sun Soak, and it's kind of perfect for summer, but you could definitely get away with it in the autumn, and it does marry beautiful into the skin. Horrible swatch, by the way. You guys are like, girl, the swatch was crazy. Next up is Miss Piggy, and it's just a classic baby pink. I love to use this as a base whenever I'm doing a pinky blush look. Lastly is Date Cake. Don't let this one intimidate you. It is very pigmented, but you can go in a little bit, and it gives you the perfect holiday berry rosy blush cheeks, and I just think it's so beautiful. Another cream blush I love is by Rhode. It is tiny packaging, but oh my god, these have a lot of pigment. This one's called Rust, and I think it gives you that same like sunburny look. Like if you want that warm tone across the nose, sunburny look, you'll love Rust. I love the Rhode blushes. They have a lot of different shades in them, so they're just overall great. Like you can see how crazy pigmented and rich their formulas are, but these little blushes are so cute, and I just love the brand. I love the brand aesthetic, and all their products are honestly pretty good. I think this might be my favorite powder blush at Sephora. It's called Hibiscus Haze, and I'm wearing it right now because my skin tone's a little bit tanner. It comes across slightly peachy on me. I do not have a cream blush on today, by the way, just this powder, and I just love this color. It kind of reminds me of Orgasm by NARS, but this color overall, I think it's just so pretty. It has the slightest sheen to it, so it's not super flat matte, and I feel like it looks more natural on the skin and not powdery because it has that slight sheen to it. But this is Hibiscus Haze, and if you're just like, I want a beautiful blush to wear every day that I can just love, this one is really good from Haus Labs. Also, the packaging is just too cute. Okay, this I bought, and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna love it because I feel like when things get a little too hyped up, I get suspicious. But this is Summer Friday Shade Drops Mineral Sunscreen SPF 30, and I love this product. It's very milky and watery, but because of that, it rubs in like 2 seconds. It kind of has like a creamy look to it, but it rubs in so fast, and then you can put your makeup right on top, like done. Such an easy, low maintenance facial sunscreen, but it's mineral, and it does such a fantastic job of blocking the sun off your face. So I don't know what other good things I can say about it. I'll even put it on my chest every day, not even close to breaking me out. It doesn't feel like one of those gritty, heavy, thick mineral sunscreens. It's like, it doesn't feel exactly like the glazing milk, but it's kind of like that essence where it's just like rub it all in your skin and go. And it dries down really quickly. So I love the Summer Fridays mineral sunscreen. It's really great for every day. And then I have to mention like this $60 bronzer. You guys are gonna be like, Laura, stop it! I wish I didn't love it so much, but I Let's talk about this bronzer. I love it. I think it's so fun. I love mixing all 4 colors together. It does come with a brush, and normally I don't use the brushes that come in makeup. So what I like to do is go swish, swish, and then swish, swish. And then, oh, you guys, she's shiny today. And then I'll just like, hold on. And then I'll just like buff it into my cheek and forehead like that. And it just bronzes me up so good. This is designer makeup. It's expensive, but if we're recommending stuff, I love it. I love it. And if you're like, yep, I want a $60 bronzer, I found it for you. This is the one. I also love the detail of them putting, this is normally silver on all their stuff. They made it bronze for the bronzer, and I love that detail. Ooh, look how rich. Givenchy. Individual lashes. These are crazy busted, but this is the velour lash clusters. They have a couple different like thickness. I'm gonna link these exact ones. These are the ones I wear like every single day, and I have them on today, and I just put them on the end right there. You see that? And they kind of give like this little lift to the end, and it's just these. Now mine may look messy in the box, and that's because after I use mine, I put them back in here, and I'll rewear my little clusters like 10, 20 times. I'm not even kidding you. I try not to get mascara on them so I can just keep rewearing, but yeah, I just keep the little plastic piece and I just pop them with tweezers right back in there off my lashes, because I feel like with the clusters, they can go quick because you have to use like, I use like 3 of them on each eye. So I feel like if I'm using 3 of them every time I get ready, we're gonna be out of clusters in 3 minutes. So I like to pop them back in the box and reuse them. And I find they're easier to reuse than a full strip lash where you gotta pick all the glue off, and it's a lot more maintenance. But these by Velour are so natural and beautiful and wispy. I love them. Okay, now let's talk about some palettes. They are all by Mario, but I just think he makes them best basic palettes. Okay, so first we're gonna start with this guy. This is warm tone. If you are a warm tone girly, you wear a neutral eyeshadow, this is it for you. It has every color you'll need, especially if you're a pro makeup artist. I know so many pro makeup artists that use this because the color story is like insane. Also, love the easy packaging. Where my cool tone girlies at? Say hey, hey. Okay, that's enough, Laura. This is the cool tone version. I actually am a warm tone girly, but I use this palette all the time. I love the browns in this palette. They're so mauvey and nice and rich. So this is the cool tone. It's called the Master Mattes Neutrals, but yeah, it's correct. So warm tone, cool tone, it's up to you, but these are fantastic. Another palette he just came out with. This one has really nice neutrals in it and mattes. But then it has these also neutrals. It literally has just 2 pops of color. So it's not crazy, but it's got these gorgeous, like reflective, wet eye look shimmers. They're super lightweight. I wouldn't say creamy, I'd say more baked almost they feel, but they have that high shine pigment. And they're so pretty. I know y'all want me to swatch that green, so let me stop wasting your time. Okay, we're gonna swatch these. Hold. This is what those shimmers look like. They are just like really light, sparkly, and reflective. But overall, I really do love the color story in this palette. I feel like it's easier. It is a little bit bigger than his regular palette, so love it. Let's talk about some base complexion products next. The One Size, this is their Boucle Silk. I have mine in medium golden setting powder and it's glowy. So if you don't want that matte powdery finish to set your makeup, or you could just top your makeup with this. This is gonna give you that sheen and that shine. If you have oily skin, this might not do you good, girl. But if you're like, baby, I am dry, or I want that dewy, I want that glow, you're gonna love this baked setting powder. It's so pretty. Again, mine's medium golden. It's just so pretty to put all over your face and to set your makeup with. Because I'm crazy, I would do a little matte setting powder first and then kind of finish off my makeup look right before I walk out of the house with this, with like a little kiss of this for that extra glow setting. That's kind of how I would use it, but nonetheless, it's fantastic. Next, I feel like it would be a crime if I didn't mention the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer, just because I use it every day and you guys are always like, what is a good concealer? If you don't like matte, I don't know that you're gonna like this, but like I need something kind of heavier coverage, but I want it to be super lightweight. And I don't want it to be too serumy because I'm gonna set it anyways. I'm gonna matte it out because I want my under eyes locked in. So I do like the NARS Soft Matte Complete. I think it's one of the few matte concealers that's good for mature skin because it's so lightweight. I love this product. I can't not do my makeup with it. I always carve out my brows with it as well. It's like the freaking best. You gotta have this on hand. Okay, Rare Beauty. Hello, hello. I didn't know how much I was gonna love this, but then guess what? I love it. This is their liquid bronzer. I'm using this shade Serene, and I thought this was gonna be as pigmented as their blushes, and I was like, that might be messy for a bronzer because you don't want your bronzer showing up on your cheeks like your blush. They didn't do that. They knew what they were doing. They're like, So this is a little bit of a lighter. Do you see how that like disappeared? It is a lighter formula than the blush. It just has like the similar doe foot applicator. This is such a pretty bronzer, and oh my God, they just melt into your skin. Like if I did a glob that heavy of the blush, it would be crazy. So I just love the formula on this. This is very easy to blend, very easy to use for a warm bronzer, Serene. So Rare Beauty, I love their liquid bronzer so much. What's crazy is I actually mentioned this in the products I don't recommend to you, but I explained why, so I'm gonna explain why again. This, I think it's called Sealy Skin Tint. I'm wearing it today. It looks like glowy foundation. It looks like glowy foundation, okay? Like it's so pretty. It's very lightweight. My problem with it, I also like that it has SPF 50 in it. So imagine if I'm putting double sunscreen on, like Jesus, honey, not this face. I'm an 07 tan. It has mineral sunscreen in it. It comes with this long drippy drip. And it has crazy coverage though for a skin tint. Like let's zoom in. This tiny dot on my hand, you guys, that's a skin tint. I'm like, what? And it leaves your skin so beautiful. And it actually, okay, so you can see some of my mess through it, okay? You can see, it's not perfect, but like, it is so soft and beautiful on the skin. My problem with it is, so this is my shade, but it kind of oxidizes is what I'm learning. Like they look super, super light. I bought the wrong shade, I think twice, but they look super, super light and then they oxidize. So this is tan, and when you look at the bottle and you open it, you're like, that is not tan. The shades are hard. It might be more of an in-store purchase, but if you're looking for the perfect skin tint, I found it for you. You need to get it? Okay, if you're looking for a good foundation, I've been going back to my Armani Luminous Silk and I can't stop. I've loved it for so long, but you know, I'll try different foundations and get into the groove of wearing them for a period, and then I get over it and I'm like, I want to try something else. So I've gone back to my Armani Luminous Silk. I love it. I'm in shade 6, but 6 is my summer shade. So I'm gonna have to bump a lighter shade soon because, honey, we're in fall time and it is time to be pale, I think. Anyways, but I love this foundation. It is dewy. I like dew. I'm drier and dry. I swear I'm the Sahara over here. But this really is a beautiful, lightweight, pretty decent coverage foundation, and it wears for a really long time. And I love that about it. And it always looks so pretty. So I'm like, you know what? We're going back. You can see here, this bottle's like half empty. I need to probably go pick up my winter shade, but it's fantastic. Okay. Liners, eyeliners. I only have one I want to talk to you about. It's the Danessa Myricks Onyx liner. I do not like my liners to dry shiny. I do not like my liners to have a felt tip applicator. And I just like them to be pretty juicy, but not to run because I have super watery eyes. So this liner is all of those things, and it's so hard to find that. So Danessa Myricks, it's dirt. Everything that I use is so dirty because I threw it in my makeup bag for travel, but I have it on today. I wear it every day, and this one's lasted me for a long time. I go through eyeliners quickly. I have such round eyes that I do a line. My liner got thick today, by the way. I was like, okay. I didn't plan on this thick of eyeliner, but we're here. We're here. Sometimes your eyeliner chooses you. You don't get to choose it. Okay, and that's what happened today, but it's called Line Work actually, and the shade's Onyx, but you know what? She did that, and it is the best. Lastly, I mentioned this as a hair product during my Amazon Prime Day because it was on sale. Well, now it's on sale for the Sephora sale as well. But this is the Color Wild Dream Coat, and I put this in my damp hair right before I blow dry it, and it leaves my hair so healthy and shiny. It's not a detangler. It's more just like a glossing finish for your hair. And I've been using it for years. And if you want like that wet hair look, you can soak your hair in this. Like if you're like going on a red carpet and you want the wet hair look, people soak their hair in this because it gives your hair like a beautiful, high, healthy shine, but don't go crazy. You know what I mean? Unless you want the wet hair look, but it's so good. I love this stuff. We're almost done, you guys. Oh, I have 2 more. I don't have it anymore. I'm gonna order it for myself, but it's the Gissu hair mask. I'll put a picture of it right here. It will make your hair smell like honey and be so delicious. It's one of my favorite leave-in conditioners. I'll leave it in, I'll like put it in my hair and then finish my shower and leave it in for 5 to 10 minutes, wash it out. It's so fantastic. It looks like a little yellow honey pot. I love that hair mask. If you want to get a hair mask, I need a restock. And then lastly, the Makeup Forever. I love their Super Boost, and this one is an 04 Latte Glaze. I have it on today. It's like that milky white color. I recommend it in 02 by YSL Plumping. I'll link it as well. It's in my purse right now because I keep it in my purse. I told you guys that. But this one is similar to that, but this one's a little more milky. It has a little more pigment too. I have a lipstick under this, but the milky glaze you're seeing on top is this Super Boost. Is a plumping, lippy, and I just love these like milky colors. I love them. I love like the pale nudes, and you just put a couple dots in your lip and go, and it just finishes off your lips so good. So I adore this. I will link 1 or 2 more favorites, like the Mario liner. I think it's one of the best eyeliners, and like a couple other things. But for the most part, this is it. These are the products I'm loving so much and I think are so worth it at Sephora. Be sure to check it out. I'll have everything linked in the description box down below, as well as pinned in the top comments so you can find it easily. Also, I'll have everything linked in YouTube, throughout YouTube, because you can link products now, and it just makes it so easy to take you to Sephora while you're watching the video. How cool. Subscribe to my channel before you leave. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.